Alexandra Levine, and I was just at the grocery store. I found this awesome pineapple, and I thought I might do my pineapple rind grilled steak. It looks really, really fancy, so you can totally impress somebody with this, but it's actually super easy to do, so I'm going to show you how. A lot of people are going to tell you the first thing you should do is cut the top off. That actually makes it a lot more difficult to handle. So I like to first remove the bottom and make it so it's like a flat surface that I'm working on. So now it's nice and flat, and you kind of have a handle to deal with the pineapple with. So what I'm going to do, my steak is already in here marinating. We got this awesome tangerine and chili and vinegar mixture going on in here. There's some teriyaki sauce too. It's really good. We got this nice big grass-fed steak. So we're going to let that marinate for a minute while I cut up the rind. So the point of the little sandwich that we're going to make is to tie it together like a sandwich and grill it so that the pineapple juice and flavor actually soaks into the skin of the steak as it starts to cook. It's really, really good with salmon and fish too. So don't be afraid to get creative and just use whatever kind of protein you like. Tofu is really good. Tofu will suck up any kind of flavor that you add to it, so that would be a good choice too. If you had a tempeh steak or a tofu steak, that would be a good option. So what you're going to want to do is get like a nice thick flat piece of pineapple, and you want at least two good ones, one for each side of the steak. So just hold on to your handle here and give it a good saw. And you don't want to get too into the flesh. You know you're doing it right when you all these little brown spots start to disappear. Okay, so now your pineapple is really easy to work with. It has a handle, the bottom is nice and flat, and if you wanted to just get the flesh, that's a really easy way to get the rind out without like a core tool. And you can just cut the slices until you get to the center, dice it up. I just start to marinate it in the same marinade that I put the steak in normally. Set this aside for just a second, and you'll want to pick your biggest, widest piece. So I'm probably going to go with this one right here, and you'll lay it down onto your cutting board. Next you'll grab your steak that's been marinating. I would let it marinate for a day. Just that way the meat starts to break down a little bit for you. It'll be way more tender, and you won't lose any flavor either. So here's my nice big steak, and you just lay it right on top like the pineapple's the bread and the steak is the center. Then get another big piece of pineapple rind. I'm going to go with this one right here. And you see how it's like an actual sandwich here? This is what you want. So I'm going to lay these here together. The only thing you need to fasten it all together is two little pieces of string. So I have some cooking twine right here. You can use whatever you want though. I would try not to get anything with like any coated in waxes or anything like that. So sometimes jewelry strings and stuff like that, if you have it laying around, I wouldn't recommend it. But go ahead and wrap it around and just tie it into a little knot. And then do one a little further down on the steak too. And the nice thing, if the pineapple rind is a lot smaller than your steak, that's actually okay, because as it starts to cook and heat up, it's going to shrink. And by the time it's done, it'll probably be about the same size. So go ahead and cut off the extra. There we go. And that's literally it. So I would take this little bundle and grill it all together. And as you go, the meat is going to get sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. And the outside of the rind will kind of protect it from burning too. So that's really nice if you're doing this over like an open fire pit. I like to go ahead and dice up the rest of the pineapple meat and marinate it in the same marinade as the steak. And then you can chop it fine and mix it with your rice, or you can leave it in strips, grill it. The char marks on pineapple are actually really, really tasty. I think that's about as much as I can get. So you can see you got a whole pineapple core here, no mess. It was super easy to get out, and all the flesh is here. I'll go ahead and dice it up, but real quick tip, cut the core off. You can grill this too, and a little bit of the meat on the outside will become soft, and you can eat it off. Or you can, you know, use it for something else for flavor. But the pineapple top, you can plant and actually start growing your own pineapple. So that would be a really cool way if you live in an area where you have a good climate for that, or if you have a cool greenhouse. You know, you just buy one pineapple, and then if you have a healthy tree, you'll have pineapple the rest of your life. So that's always fun. Mix it up in the same marinade that you were using for your steak. And then when you grill it, it's all going to kind of meld together and be a really complete meal. It's going to look like you tried really hard, but I'll be the only one who knew that you didn't. So have a good day, guys. Don't forget to follow me on social media. If you want more recipes, I have some posted on WordPress. It's Alex the Health Coach. I actually put some of them into my newsletter. And the YouTube channel you could always follow. I have some guacamole up there right now that would go really well with this meal. Go to my website, it's alevinehealthcoach.com, and you can get all kinds of tips and coupons and sign up for my newsletter there as well. That's it, guys. Happy cooking, and I will see you later. Bye.